What's up? This is the Bama Beast, Marcus the Bruiser Brimage, and I'm giving you my TUF 14 vlog for MMAsucker.com. So, this week's episode, it started off with my team still being kind of angry at Dillashaw with his statement that he said earlier about how he was the best fighter at the 135 division, and he should take the easier way out. So that didn't sit well with none of us. And we was all in the Def Level Come balcony talking about it. And, you know, I was just like, yeah, man, that's a fucking bitch move. That's all it is. And plus, it was, you know. And Akira, he seemed to be very pissed off about it. And Akira even said that, you know, man, maybe one day we should teach him a little lesson at practice. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. So, you know, I ain't paying no attention. I just dubbed it as a bitch move, and I walked on about my business. So, at practice, the only thing I was sparring with Akira, and the only thing I heard was, tap, 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 tap. And I looked over, it was Diego going with TJ. I was like, huh, okay, whatever. Start back sparring, tap, 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 tap. Look over, damn, okay, well, listen. Tap, tap, tap. Look, I was like, why is Diego putting on submission cleaner against TJ? I'm talking about, like, you can kind of tell that he's putting a little extra oomph into it when he's tapping him. So I didn't think nothing of it. So I started working out on the bag, and Vincent called me over. But, Darkness, get over here. I looked over. Akira was in the cage, and TJ was in the cage, and he wanted me to get in with Akira and press for wrestling takedowns and wrestling clinch for TJ. So I was, whatever, I'm down with that. So me and Akira wore 8-ounce MMA gloves, and TJ wore the standard boxing gloves. So after going, I kind of noticed that Akira and TJ are going pretty hard. I'm looking like, wow, TJ does have a fight soon. Why is he going that hard? You know, I'm not putting two together right away. So I noticed, and then I noticed that, you know, Akira, like, he slams him one good time. Boom! And I felt like the rumble beneath my feet. I'm like, this is going to be bad. And TJ gets mad, just pushes him against the fucking cage, and then he takes him down off the cage. It hurts Akira's elbow. Kim grab. So Akira gets up, he fucking slams him again. Hard. I'm like, ooh, okay. So now it's my turn, and I come in with my hands kind of low because, you know, I'm trying to do the wrestling clinch and, you know, takedown, and TJ just start fucking chucking leather. Bam, bam, bam. And like I said before, I'm nobody's fucking punching bag, okay? I'm up here trying to help you. You're not going to fucking blast me in my face until I see what flashes of light. That means you're hitting too fucking hard. So what I did was kindly return the favor. So I blasted him in the face a couple of times. I started ripping uppercuts, and then all of a sudden, he's like, what the fuck you doing? I was like, you banging. I got on boxing gloves. That don't fucking matter. Fuck you. Control yourself, man. I'm nobody's punch bag. You're not gonna fucking be up here hitting me hard in the face and not expect this shit to be turned. So, dog, I don't want to fucking hear it. You fucking banging. I turned to look at Bisbee. I said, yo, Bisbee, hey, simple guy from Alabama, I require simple yes and no. Oh, y'all, you saying I'm racist? And I said nothing about you and your racism, okay? I'm saying is I need a simple answer for Bisbee. Bisbee, was he banging, yes or no? Bisbee looked me in the eye and said, well, yeah, mate, he was. Thank you. That's all I need to hear. Team Bisbee, bitches. And I walk off. And, you know, Akira was like, we showed him. Look at him like, who the fuck is we? Yeah, that fucking trap dodger, wrestling golden boy, think he's the shit, he ain't shit. And I was like, okay, but again, who is we? I was like, what's going on? And then he was like, Diego wanted to send Brian Caraway a message through TJ about how good his jiu-jitsu was, because Brian Caraway and TJ are teammates outside the house. They train at Alpha Male. And like I said, and that's why Diego was like putting on that submission clink he was, you know, was like pulling on him kind of hard. And I was like, oh. And then Akira, he was going hard during practice on purpose to show him he ain't shit. I'm like, Akira, man, you got me causing that bullshit, dog. I told you, like, I wasn't raised like that, like, to be dirty like that. If I have a problem with somebody, I will fucking let them know, and then, you know, if we have to fight, we'll fight afterwards. But dude, like, this sport is too dangerous to be doing dirty shit like that. It's just too dangerous. It's just too dangerous. So I didn't like that. I really didn't like that shit at all. I mean, yes, TJ pulls bitch moves. Yes, he's a draft dodger, but still, what happened during that training session was inexcusable. It's uncalled for. So, you know, I didn't know because I just got pulled into it. And I didn't want to have a part of it. If I knew that was the fucking plan, I didn't want to have a part of it. Because I'm like, nah, dog, I don't get down with that. So, that sucks. And me and TJ actually talked afterwards. And then I was just like, hey, man, shit just get escalated at practice, man. No beef, no beef. So, you know, because I knew what the fuck really happened. So I'm just like, no, man, we good, man. There's no need to apologize. We both you know, we both got escalated, so whatever. And after that, we had a special guest in the house, Mr. Tito Ortiz, the damn godfather of ground and pound. He was in the house. He showed some great techniques on ground and pound. I mean, it was pretty awesome. And I'm telling y'all, man, to see this man, he is pretty fucking big, but man, the only thing bigger than Tito Ortiz was his fucking head. Oh my God. Tito Ortiz had a terror dome on him. I'm telling you, never seen nothing like that. Huge head. I mean, he's a big guy, but his head was fucking huge. So, you know what, I told him that, like, when he asked me about having questions, comments, I told him he had a big fucking head, and one of his friends gave me $100, so that was off the chain. So, now it's fight time. Roland versus TJ. Now, of course, Roland, he has the fucking gonorrhea on his foot. And I'll tell you, that shit's nasty. It looks like gonorrhea. Like, only way you get rid of that shit is doctors, like, put your foot in between two books, just clap that shit out, man. I mean, his foot was disgusting. But thank God it went down in enough time for him to fight, you know. And the game plan, I mean, the fight itself went like it was supposed to because, you know, TJ wanted the easier fight, and he got it in Roland because Roland was relying on his jiu-jitsu a lot, and TJ was able to mix in his striking with his wrestling, and it was pretty good. And you just couldn't stop him. In the second round, he even caught him with a shot. TJ thought he knocked him out. That's why he threw his hands up. But Roland was still in it, but he was able just to ground and pound him some more, and then wrap it up for a submission and get the tap. So, TJ got the fight that he wanted. So, kudos to him, I guess. I don't know what to say. Now it's time for the fight pick. So, Dustin and Bedford are friends. They're part of the Bible clique. You know, him, Dennis Brimage, and Dustin, Dennis Brimage, and Johnny Bedford were a part of the Bible clique. So they didn't want to fight each other. So that's why Bedford went after Dotson. And Bedford, from what I understand, he beat two of Dotson's teammates, and he called himself the Jackson Killer or whatever. So that's why he went after Dotson. My personal opinion, I just think he like beating up on flyweights. Like, come on, man. You go against people like this tall, that's all he does. So Bedford's new nickname is the Flyweight Bullet. If you ever hear that, I said it first, okay? So, and Dustin ended up with TJ, which the fight he wanted because he really didn't want to fight Bedford because of the friendship that they developed over the show, so they didn't want to fight each other. And then comes Akira and Dennis. They haven't showed y'all yet, but you know, after he beat Nice, Akira just kind of started talking about how dumb Dennis is. So he would just like fuck with him like all the time. So yeah, you go see fireworks that fight because you know they really don't like each other. And again with Diego, and Caraway. So hold on, I forgot to mention this last week. Steven Siler. Alright, now me and Steven, we slept in the same room, and, you know, be honest with you, like, Steven slept the whole fucking season. Like, if you ever watch Half Baked, Steven is the guy on the couch. Like, he just did not fucking wake up to do anything, you know? So, whenever he was up, he would talk to me and stuff like that. And, you know, he beat my teammate Michael Miller, but, you know, he's actually a funny guy, you know? I was kind of mad at him that he slept so for so fucking long and not talk, because he's actually a funny guy. So, me and him was talking, and then he was talking about, you know, how he was going to beat Diego and the things he's going to do with the money that he beat, that he going to use to whenever he beat Diego. And I was just like, I was listening to him, so yeah, okay. You know, like I say, he's a cool dude. And I remember he said that, yeah, I could beat him, because Brian Caraway said I could beat him. He said my jiu-jitsu is the best in the house. Nobody can stop me. I'm the only one that can beat Diego. And I'm looking at Steven, like, I have a poker face, I'm looking at him, but in my head, I'm thinking, that punk-ass bitch Caraway done manipulated somebody else to fight him, and because he's too fucking scared. I mean, that's all I could think about, because Caraway is like one of the most experienced ones. As a matter of fact, he is the most experienced one in the house. And, I mean, he fought on bigger venues like WEC and all that stuff, and he's up here draft dodging. That's all it is. He's pulling bitch moves. He's draft dodging. So, and that's why when you saw him talking to Dana, the first thing he said was, well, you know, me and Diego, we're the most experienced one in the house. I think that would be a good fight for the finale. And I'm so glad Dana did not fall for that shit at all. So that's why he made him do it. And, like, after Diego beat Siler, you know, I said this before, Diego is fucking crazy. You know, that's just, it is what it is. He's fucking crazy. And after he beat Diego, you know, he went up there, hey, I kill you, motherfucker. Your mama gonna cry, I eat your kids, I'll destroy you in the semis. And, you know, I'm around the corner eating ice cream. I'm like, oh, fucking Diego again, being fucking crazy. And after he does his Brazilian rant, only thing I hear was, no, save it for the finale. And I was like, oh my God, that's Brian Caraway. And he basically just said, hey, if you're going to whip my ass, can you whip in the finale, please? And I was just like, that's so fucking gay, dude. Like, seriously, I have a homeboy that's gay, and that is by far the gayest, top 3 gayest things I ever heard in my life. I mean, dude, terrible. Seriously? Like, the way I translated that was, hey, would you rate me on Tuesday? Because Monday I usually douche. That's what the fuck I heard, man. I mean, God, that was so gay. And you know what even made me mad is I lost to that dude. So I felt gayer than he did because I lost to him. I'm like, oh my God, this guy. But Dana White, he didn't fall for it, so they have to fight. And you know, we're going to see what happens with that one. Basically, that's it. So the semis are lined up, and next week you'll see the first fight of the semis. There's going to be some fireworks. Oh, side note. Oh, that little gay prank Mayhem did to Tiki's car? Oh, man. Tiki gets revenge in a big way, dude. Tiki is the guy of mischief, not Loki. Tiki is the guy of mischief. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be good. So you're going to see great pranks, the mother of all pranks, and you're going to see great fights in the semis. So see y'all next time. This is Marcus Brimage signing off. Oh, also a couple of shout-outs. First of all, to my guard unit, the 117th, back in Birmingham, Alabama. My first MMA home, Spartan Fitness. My strength and conditioning coach. Special shout out to him because me and him drove all the way back to Florida together, 12 and a half hours. So special shout out to him. He gonna get your boy back in that chocolate Adonis shape that y'all love so much. Gonna have the trapezius muscles bulging out. So special shout out to Thomas R. Elliott at T3Eathletics.com. So man, thank y'all so much. Marcus Bremen signing off. MMA sucker.